Crowding the bloody doors of the tram instead of spreading down the aisle. Like, unless you're getting off at the next stop, you don't need to be standing there.
People that get off the bus or the train or the tram and like just stop right at the door.
Backpacks on trams, just take them off.
People who talk on the phone really loud I'm like, don't, just wait till you get off the stop and then make the phone calls.
I hate nothing more than people who won't get out of the way as I'm getting off.
Oh, sniffing. People sniffing on the train. Grab a Kleenex or get off. Kills me. I start getting eye twitches.
They would have to drink gin and tonics, wear lots of sequins, and listen to techno.
I am an amateur musician, so I love playing music and guitar and that sort of thing. I love the idea of the whole world having to sing one song that I dictate. Maybe I even write it. But I do think that singing is good for people, and having a kind of world choir where we're all singing at the same time, off the same sheet, the same song would be pretty cool.
Look, I've got a bit of a big bonce. I've been known to have what's called a head off, whereby I will measure the circumference of my head. So I think if it's to be held in my honour, I would like people to do an annual head off.
Probably make them all sit down and watch various sporting events. So starting with the St Kilda Football Club, and then Liverpool, then a bit of NBA, and then we'd probably all have to go for a run, and then probably go and drink 1,000 beers. So I think that'd be a great day.
I think people who know me will know that this will come as no surprise, that you'd have to be telling a joke, and probably a dad joke. So they'd have to come in and tell their best dad joke would be the tribute to me, I would suggest.
I always like to end it with, do you have any questions for us? It's a great way to show that you're enthusiastic about the role, and that you've come prepared as well.
It's important to try and understand someone's motivations for applying for a job. You generally get better engagement and retention if someone really wants to be there, rather than someone just kind of applying for a job because they're currently out of work and have bills to pay.
Hobbies, I'm very interested in what you do outside of your work. I really strongly believe that people should have personal lives that they enjoy. You enjoy your work more when you're doing things that you want to do outside your work as well. So if somebody says, look, I just like going to work every day and I just want to work 90 hours, I just run the other way from that. Somebody says, I love rock climbing and travel and doing things after work, I think is really important.
I think it would be if there were 3 things you could do right now without any limitations or no restrictions that you could tick off your bucket list, what would they be?
I always like to ask people what they're most proud of in their life. Now, that can be work and that can be private, can be personal. I just always think you get a really genuine answer, and I think it always gets people to stop and think as well. And I like the fact that a lot of people tend to kind of light up when you ask them something about themselves.
So let's put yourself in a position where you're a pencil and you're going into a pencil sharpener and you sharpen into the pencil into the sharpener. How would you get out? Bit of an obscure question. There is no right and wrong answer, but it's all about the methodology and thinking and keeping on your feet to come up with the right response or the right answer. So I have used that before, and it's got varying results.